All right, you guys, so Battlefield 2042 just dropped some news you guys do not want to miss out on. We've got the weekly mission number 2 that was just released today. We've got 2 new featured portal experiences, a brand new Steam sale that just went live for the game, and a new aim bug that is currently plaguing controller players. Hey, what's up everyone? Wes here. Welcome back to another Battlefield 2042 news video. And to start things off with our first bit of news, we're getting pretty festive with BF 2042. According to BF Bulletin, if you log in right now, you could claim Santa's Little Slayer player card and Arctic Assassin tag for free. Moving right along, weekly mission number 2 is now live for BF 2042, and you can actually get the Dealmaker epic skin for the PP29. So for the first mission assignment, you have to do 30 enemies killed and kills assisted. For the second part of the mission, you have to deal 2,500 damage inflicted with any explosives. And lastly, they're requiring you to have 15 objectives captured or neutralized. I'm so excited to jump into the game and actually see my teammates capturing and neutralizing objectives, because prior to this update, it is really hard to find players that'll actually go for the objective rather than thinking it's just one giant team deathmatch. Next up, we've got 2 new featured experiences added to BF 2042. The first one being called 1942 versus 2042 Conquest, which is a 64-player conquest mode featuring maps from 1942 and 2042. The second new featured experience is called Attack of the Elves. It is a 32-player infection mode, first to 50. The 2 teams are Team Santa and Team Elves. It's played on 1942, Bad Company 2, BF3, and 2042 maps, and it will be live until January 6th of 2022. So one thing for this mode that I was really hoping to see is some sort of objective or mission that added a cosmetic reward for completing missions in this specific game mode. That way it promotes the experience and gives people a reason to actually jump on Portal and play it. And speaking of the Attack of the Elves game mode, according to Battlefield Bulletin, they said this: notice, DICE is aware that Attack of the Elves is not correctly progressing on to the next round, and they're working on a fix for it. This was also confirmed by Battlefield Direct Communication on Twitter. They said this: we're aware of issues occurring on this week's featured Battlefield Portal experience, whereby servers are not correctly progressing on to the next round. Updates will follow as threads on this tweet. Moving right along to our next bit of news, for those of you that have Amazon Prime, according to Battlefield Bulletin, the Prime Gaming Reward Bundle is now available on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation until January 26th. If you link your EA account with your Amazon account, you can get the Falcon Disaster Response skin, the MCS 880 Sub-Zero weapon skin, and the Priority Target player card. So for our next bit of news, we've got some live service alert updates. According to Battlefield Bulletin, they tweeted this: DICE is planning a full fix for challenge progression and reward unlocks. The live service update says this: challenge progression and reward unlocks continue to show an incomplete progression bar until the game has been restarted. The current workaround is restart your game to update your challenge progression. A full fix is still planned for a future game update. The next live service update that we've got is the unable to load persistent data on all platforms. Their official statement says this: since launch, we have deployed multiple server fixes aimed at reducing unable to load persistent data related errors. While we have seen a reduction in number of occurrences, you may still experience related error codes such as 15-7A. We are still working on further improvements. Moving right along to our next bit of news, if you guys would like to win a copy of Battlefield 2042 and a PlayStation 5, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel and comment your Twitter handle. The winner will be announced when I hit 55,000 subscribers. So for those of you that are looking to buy Battlefield 2042 but are not really ready to spend $60 on it, there is currently a Steam sale on the standard edition for BF 2042 for $39. Granted, I know a lot of people are waiting to buy the game until later on, which is completely understandable. This news is mainly for the people that are just ready to buy the game but do not actually want to spend the full $60. It's also worth mentioning that Steam does have consumer protection, so if you play BF 2042 for $39 and you don't have a very good experience, you could definitely refund the game, but at the end of the day, that would be your decision. But if you're looking to try the game out, then you could play it right now on Steam for free. The free-to-play weekend has just kicked off. It'll be available for the next 3 days, so that way you can make your informed decision on whether or not you want to pay full price for it. So for our next bit of news, we've got another aim bug that is currently happening to controller players on BF 2042. Content creator The Broken Machine tweeted out this: got footage of aim bug at Drunksy, same with the Xbox controller, deleted all settings, still there, not happening in other titles. So it looks like there's some sort of unintentional drifting that's happening, but it's not really on the controller level, it's with the game. The lead game designer Drunksy, or Florian, confirmed that they will be looking into this issue, so I'm sure this aim bug will probably not be fixed until the update that's after the holidays. So the next thing thing that I want to talk about is an issue that's happening to Falk's Threat Pistol. According to a user on Twitter, they tagged Drunksy with this. Hey, at Drunksy, IDK if it's me, but if I use the Falk's Threat Pistol and the magnetism lights up on my mate, sometimes it's not going where the magnetism should go. Is this a known issue? To which the lead game designer Florian responded, yes, this is known. Thanks for sharing. So moving right along, there is another tweet that I want to talk about, and it is a user on Twitter who tagged Drunksy with this. Is there any news about this issue? And he showcases a video of him shooting at an enemy, and the enemy is just completely tanking every bullet. So this could be one of two things. Either the player is actually a teammate, but it still identifies them as an enemy, an issue with the hit reg, or the player is just invincible. According to Florian, the team is currently working on a fix to it. For our next issue, a user on Twitter tagged Drunksy with this. This is the 6th time all of my settings are reset for BF 2042. Lucky after the 5th time, I made a backup of all of the settings folder, but is this something on your radar? To which the lead game designer confirmed, yes, this is known and a fix is being worked on for an upcoming update. So for those of you that do have custom settings with Battlefield 2042 and you don't want to lose those, definitely back up all of your settings, because this issue of BF 2042 completely resetting your settings has happened to me a few times. I have also backed up my settings, but regardless, it's an issue that shouldn't even be happening, and I'm looking forward to them getting that resolved as soon as possible. Well guys, that's gonna wrap it up with today's video. If you guys want to win a copy of Battlefield 2042 and a PlayStation 5, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and leave your Twitter handle in the comment section, and also be sure to follow me on Twitter so I can contact you. The winner will be announced at 55,000 subscribers. Also, if you enjoyed this video, guys, do me a favor and leave a like, and don't forget to check back again tomorrow for another Battlefield 2042 news video.